Hey baby girl, you look extra scrumptious today. You look like a delicious vanilla strawberry chocolate cupcake. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, now I want a cupcake. Am I the scallywag for refusing a wedding gift, knowing there will be strings attached? This feels mother-in-law coded, but I don't know yet. Let's just read. My fiancé, 32 male, and I, 31 female, got engaged on Christmas Eve. Congratulations. Until recently, I had a great relationship with his family, his mom especially. Not anymore. But ever since the engagement, it's become really strained because she keeps trying to insert herself into our decisions and offering unsolicited advice, and I'm slowly getting at my wits' end. A tale is all this time. A few things that have annoyed me. 1, we want a max of around 50 people. My fiance and I are both introverts, and even the thought of being in front of that many people gives me anxiety. With our close family friends and their plus ones, we're probably already over 50. His mother insists the wedding must be a grand event with at least 150 guests. Hell no, she says. So I found a gown in a magazine I love, and that's going to be my inspiration. It's more on the simple side, but that's my style. I showed my best friend, my mom, and my future mother-in-law because I did want her to feel included, and she insisted it was too plain and everyone will think I'm just another guest at my wedding, being the only one in white. The venue we're thinking about is too small and boring. The on-site catering is not special enough, and because my fiance is an only child, this needs to be a grand affair. 4, we need to get a guest list to her so she can review and approve who's coming. No, this is our wedding, not yours. She seems a little enmeshed with her son, a little icky. I don't like this at all. Thankfully, my fiance is on my side, and about 6 weeks ago called her and said, we know what kind of wedding we want to have, and she needs to stop overstepping and questioning our choices. Okay, future husband, we love that. In an attempt to punish him and assert her authority, she went radio silent until last week. Girl, be so for, what are you, 5? She invited us to dinner on Sunday and presented us with a check for $25,000 to help with the wedding. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of manipulation too, isn't it? A lot of ammunition. When we got home, I told my fiance we are not cashing the check. He thinks I'm being ridiculous, and this can help us have the wedding we want with almost no out-of-pocket costs. This is so manipulative. And it's like, you know, generous, but we know why she's doing it. I told him we won't have the wedding we want because she's going to use the money as leverage to push the event in the direction she wants. I have no doubt. I literally have no doubt based on what you said before. When she insists on including her friends we don't know and don't care about, she's going to say, oh, I thought the money would help cover them. Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. When go dress shopping, it'll be, that's a bit simple. I thought with the extra money, you'd get something nicer. When we finally choose our venue, it'll be, so what exactly is my money paying for? Yes, you're right. And not even that, but 5 years in the future, 10 years in the future, this type of person will always hold it over your head, I feel like. You know, she's just gonna be, she's like the savior. She's got like a savior complex, but not really. She's not a savior. She is the victim, and she's saving you guys so she can continue to be the victim. It's just so, it's so mother-in-law coded. Luckily, I have the best mother-in-law, and I know I'm sure you guys do too. Let me know if you guys have great mother-in-laws. We need more positivity around mother-in-laws. My fiance said it will cause a huge rift if we don't accept the money because his mother is extending an olive branch and being generous. But I tried telling him it'll cause a bigger rift if she gets it in her mind she has a say in our choices because she's paying for it, and I shut her down every time, I'm assuming. I feel like I'm being positioned as a bridezilla. My fiance thinks I'm overreacting, and it's the tension of the last few months exposing itself. Even my mother said I should just accept the gift. I understand that. Like, that is an ungodly amount of money to be giving someone for a wedding. So that is very generous of her. I'm with you with how much she's inputting. And I know this might not be kind, but maybe just ask. Be like, this is very generous. Thank you so much. Are you gonna use this as ammunition for what you want in the wedding? Because if so, I don't want this, you know? She'd be like, I don't want I don't want whatever you said in the intro there. You don't want strings attached. Exactly. I don't want strings attached to this. So if that's the case, I'm okay. So am I the asshole? I don't think you're an asshole. I think you've gone through a lot and you really just want to have a simple wedding. You don't want to have a lot of people. You don't want to be walked all over by your mother-in-law, and this is going to be able to let her do that. I don't think you're the asshole. And I'm glad your husband's or your fiance stood up for you. And I understand why he wants to take the money, because I mean, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Yeah, I understand both sides. I don't think either of you are the asshole. Mom was an asshole, but now she's giving you money. So I'm like, that's really nice. And I don't know her. She could be wanting to just like mend it and paying a lot of money to mend this wound. But my just initial reaction is that this is her little ticket. Her little ticket to control stuff. Let's see what the comments say though. You could just ask whether there are any conditions attached. Make sure that you are both present when you ask her. Yeah, and OP said this is actually a good idea, and when she says no, confirm that means no suggestions, no feedback, just acceptance. If my fiance is there, she can't exactly react with, well, maybe I can suggest this or that, or, but it would be good if I could help out more, because she'd basically expose the whole thing as manipulation in front of her son. Yeah, I think that is best. I'm just like, oh my God, that makes me like secondhand embarrassment uncomfortable, but I think that is the best way to go about it. Like that's what you do first, and then based off what she says, because I feel like it'd be crazy for her to be like, okay, never mind. I mean, yeah, because like $25K, that's a lot of money. That'd be really hard to say no to. Luckily we have an update, so let's read it. I gotta find it though. Hi everyone, I posted here a couple of weeks ago and got some wonderful advice. A few people asked for an update and I thought I'd let you know what happened. Oh no, it's not good. Oh no, we have to guess. I'm sorry I'm like this. I always need to assume and guess and all that stuff because it's fun to know if I'm wrong or right. Oh, I really hope her fiance doesn't go like side with his mom and stuff. But I feel like she's gonna say that she needs some control over the wedding if she's gonna give money. That's my thought, and I feel like the fiance is going to agree. So I decided to have a heart-to-heart with my future mother-in-law, with my fiance attending too. I told her that I miss the relationship we used to have, but it's become strained because I feel she has not respected the choices we have made for our wedding. We explained that we aren't depositing the check until we have this conversation and we're all on board about how we move forward. I know we didn't need to provide a rationale, we just required acceptance, but I thought it would help her understand. 1. The wedding size. I reminded her that my fiance and I are introverts. We would be maxed out emotionally and mentally with 50 people. And quite frankly, we only want the people who have been a part of our lives to be there to celebrate with us. Totally fair. There's no need for childhood neighbors to attend. There's no need for distant cousins we haven't seen for 15 years to attend. Just the people who have been with us on our journey. Totally agree. I don't understand that at all. 2. The wedding gown. This is a non-negotiable. A bride chooses her gown and I will be choosing one that I can be comfortable being in. This is the first time I'll be wearing a dress since prom. Reflects my personal style and makes me feel beautiful, not anyone else's personal style. Yes. 3. The venue. Okay, this is a bit cringe, but my fiance and I met at a speed dating event at a restaurant that was running 4 years ago. Cute. Oh my God, I never knew those things really worked. That's good to know. Not for me, but just like, that's cool for other people, I guess. I'm gonna shut up. We hit it off and here we are. Our absolute first choice for the reception venue was this place. Cute. Are you kidding me? Their event space will fit 50 people max. We thanked her for her generous $25K, but we would give it back if our decisions aren't respected. I'm scared to read forward. Can you read it? I'll read it. We asked if she has any expectations around any decision making that comes with the gift. My future mother-in-law cried and apologized and told us she wanted everything to be perfect and she's sad that she never had a daughter who she can play a normal motherly role in a wedding planning. Sounds like a whole lot of your problem, mother-in-law. To be honest, not a whole lot of empathy there. I mean, you know, bummer you didn't have a daughter, but don't take it out on your future daughter. What? That she was so scared that I'd leave her out of everything, which I never did. I wanted her to feel included. You made that very clear. So there you go. We had a resolution. We deposited the check and started to move from the spitballing ideas to confirming vendors phase. Okay, there's more. Okay, I was like, that's okay. We're good. We're okay. There's a lot more shit. When I called the restaurant we wanted for the reception, their private function room was unfortunately booked out for our specific date that we can't change, which was really sad. So we decided to start looking at other options. Oh my God. In my head, mother-in-law called up and was like, I need to book this restaurant on this exact day. A few days later, I get a call from a wedding planner who proceeds to tell me that my future mother-in-law hired her to help with the wedding. What the fuck? I'm saying what the but it also says, what the fuck? I called my future mother-in-law and she explained that my fiance mentioned we lost our preferred venue and wanted to take some pressure off my shoulders and hired a wedding planner. She insisted the planner was just to do all the background admin tasks. Okay, ellipses. I decided to give her the benefit of the doubt. Good for you. You're a better woman than I. Just kidding. I wouldn't have said anything. I'd be like, thank you so much. Thank you, Mom. I'm not sure why a wedding planner is needed for a small wedding or why they'd even bother taking the job, but if my future mother-in-law wants to spend her money on making things a little easier for me, that's fine. I met with the planner twice, described our vision for the wedding, and she said she'd put together some bookings to view venues, taste cakes, etc. Here's where the shit hits the fan. The planner sent us a list of venues she's booked for us to see. We had a look online and all the venues are large, like designed for 200 guests. We're confused, and when we went to the first appointment yesterday, my fiance joked that 50 people won't need this much dance room. The planner looked confused and explained that the future mother-in-law dug her way into contacted her last week to explain that we were considering expanding the wedding and would need a bigger space than originally planned. We got home and I called my mom and cried to her that this is all just too damn much and we are now considering eloping. I would. I would. Who the fuck cares at that point? I mean, you guys want a small thing anyway. It's nice to share it with family, but you could always elope and do your own little tiny ceremony and all that kind of stuff. And then just have like a big barbecue or something, like a dinner with close family and friends. I did that. Best decision of our lives. My mom's spidey senses tingled and she called the original restaurant we wanted and was like, I'm calling about an event my sister is planning and she's so forgetful. I just want to confirm she's booked the private function room. It's for this date and my sister's name is mother-in-law's name. Wait. Did she actually book it out? You guys, this bitch booked the fucking venue out from under us. I knew it subconsciously. I just didn't think she was that evil, but she's literally evil. She booked it and paid a deposit to secure it so we couldn't have it. I can only imagine she did this to slowly convince us to book a larger venue and host a larger reception. My fiance called her and tore her a new one. Oh my God. I would be just cone on the wall. He told her she's no longer involved in any aspect of planning. Good on ya. We will not be working with her planner. All vendors will be password protected, and she's lucky she's even still invited, but will only be attending as a guest. No speech, no mother-son dance. Wow. That's a husband right there. There you go. He also told her that if she interferes at all again, she won't even be allowed as a guest. We transfer the money back to her account. I knew it. I told him I'm going no contact. I don't really want her there, but I will be polite on our wedding day because I don't want the drama. But then I'm back to no contact for good. He's 100% backing me up. All I see is a test before y'all are married and y'all passed. I mean, it sucks. It sucks that part of his family is like this, but it really shows his true colors, and that's really awesome. Also, if you had a big wedding, if you want to have a big wedding, I am not judging you literally at all. It's just not my jam, was never my dream, and I didn't do it. And I think you should be able to do whatever you want on your wedding. But I'm glad it worked out. You guys are really nice for still inviting her to the wedding, like really keeping the peace there. I think that's really, you guys are taking the high road, and I think in the long run that's good. Hopefully mother-in-law learns her lesson. I don't think she will, given how you kind of warned her once, twice, and thrice, but who knows? Good job. Let's see what the final comment said here. Wow, she's insane. Booking it behind your back is psycho. Make it a condition of being invited as a guest at all that she call the restaurant and transfer the reservation for the private event on that date to you. She can leave the deposit there. That's her penance. Yeah. Honestly, if she won't do that, if she wants to spend her money and keep a space she won't use just to take something you really want away from you, then she doesn't deserve to be a guest and no contact should start now. If she wants to make it right, she'll give you back your venue, not the asshole. Yeah, sure. Like, I figured that if she got caught in lying, she would just she would cancel that. I don't think, it doesn't say that she did cancel or not, but yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good predication on what you should do, for sure. That's crazy. That's crazy, but I'm happy for you guys and I hope the wedding goes well. But let's move on. Let's read another one. My 33 male fiance, 27 female, doesn't wear her engagement ring when going out with friends. Is this normal? Going out where? Gardening? Normal. Clubbing? Probably not normal. My fiance, together almost 4 years, has never shown any signs of being a cheater, but it feels like something weird is happening. She wears her ring everywhere except when she's going out with her friends. I've never been a club person. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. This is bad. I've never been a club person, but go with her sometimes to hang out. She's super extroverted, while I'm more low-key. We balance each other out, and she's exposed me to a lot of amazing experiences. I love her very much, and she's been an amazing mother figure in my daughter's life. Okay. Who I have majority custody of, so she spends a lot of time with her. She better not fuck this up. I asked her why she doesn't wear her ring out, but she says it's because she doesn't want to lose it when drinking. Okay. Okay, sure. Okay. She wears it to the gym, but takes it off and puts it into this keychain ring holder. Yeah, I mean, okay. Wearing it, working out, it could catch on. It's depending on what it looks like. It could catch on stuff. You can get fucking degloved or something. Okay. My brother was over last weekend when she was leaving and he asked me about it. I said it was because she didn't want to lose it and he said that wasn't normal. Yeah, to the club, I mean, I get it. If it's like a really expensive ring, I guess. Like what kind of ring are we talking about? I don't know. I grew up very religious and sheltered. My last long-term relationship was with my child's mother? I was like, what? For some reason in my head, I thought that said like childhood friend's mother, like you dated your friend's mother, but it says child's mother. And she cheated before filing for a crazy amount of child support and then basically abandoning her child right after it was granted, working on legally fixing that. I am so sorry. So I worry sometimes that I am too trusting, but is this normal? Am I being naive? I really hope she's not doing this. She also seems to be hiding her phone. Okay, my hope was here. This is the top of hope, by the way. It's right here. My hope was about here, and we've dropped to about there now, okay? So she also seems to be hiding her phone. I'll go over to her sometimes, and she's super engaged, and she will clearly swipe away from whatever she's doing. We have each other's passwords, though, and when I ask what she was doing, she'll laugh it off and change the subject or start showing me funny stuff. I haven't seen any suspicious numbers or messages, so I don't know. I'm scared for you a little bit. I don't even know how you'd go about this, because there's no proof unless we want to be little sleuths and just ask to look at her phone, just on a whim. Just be like, oh, can I borrow your phones first? You know what you gotta do? This is so bad. It's not my problem, so I can say literally whatever I want. Leave your phone somewhere else, you know? Like, leave it, I don't know, at work or like at a friend's by accident. You get home, you need a phone. Be like, can I use your phone? I need to use your phone for something. I need to call this person. I need to do... Then you could do whatever. You need to look through the phone. You see what I'm saying? You need to look through the phone and you need to get the evidence. You need to screenshot that. If you get evidence, send it to your own phone so you have that proof. Delete those messages so she doesn't know. And then I mean, you're not married, so it's just you're not married. You don't need any proof necessarily. Also, you don't need a reason to like leave this person necessarily. I mean, this is obviously a good reason, but if you're feeling uneasy about it, I would just confront them. You don't do my whole plan or whatever, or do. It'd be kind of like a cool story. But I would just confront them. I'd probably just confront her and be like, hey, my previous wife, the mother of my child, not my childhood's mother, my childhood best friend's mother, you know, they cheated and I'm feeling not great right now. I trust you and everything, but it would put my mind at ease if I could just like look through your phone, or if you could just maybe first be honest about what's going on, because other people have pointed out that it's odd and it's making me feel a little nervous, and it would just make me feel better if we talked about this and just see how she reacts. You know, that was a super long-winded answer for all of this. Let's see what the comments say though. That was so long. Sorry. We have an update. Everybody shut up. Sit down, grab a blankie and a snack. Okay, shut up. So after a lot of advice. I decided to just surprise her while she was out last night to see her true reaction, like someone suggested. Oh my God, why didn't I think of that? She told me where she was going, but it's not uncommon for her to bounce around to different places, so I had to check her location, which we share on Apple Maps. When I got there, I saw her quickly, but decided to watch for a bit. You and me watching from the corner. Watch for a bit to see how she acts when I'm not around. Sorry if this sounds creepy. Nah, I think it's valid given the circumstances. She was talking to some guys and hugged them, which made me nervous, but it seemed more friendly than anything. We're on the bottom of the barrel now, bud. Like I said, she's extremely extroverted and knows a lot of people. That's true. Some people just like hugging strangers. Yeah, what? That's crazy to me. She acted like her normal self, dancing, and when a song came on where you'd grind or twerk on someone, she danced on her friends or vice versa, except for one moment a guy twerked on her as a joke. She pretended to be the guy, which was funny. Just imagine you with like a pina colada just being like, with a fake mustache and like glasses on. After a few songs, I came over and she screamed and hugged me and started introducing me to everyone, which made me feel good. Wow, we just have like a real introvert or extrovert in the wild. These people are like amazing to me. I'm not like this. That's amazing to me. Wow. And this made me feel good. One of the guys she hugged said something like, "the famous fiancé," or something, so I am clearly not a secret. The night ended well. She and her girlfriends were drunk, so I got them food and took them home. Wow. I want to slap myself in the face. It seemed bad, didn't it? It seemed bad. There was a glimpse of hope there that she's just really extroverted, and I am scared to lose my, like, I understand. Wow. I feel bad. When we got home, I decided it was best time to ask because drunk people tend to be most honest. So I asked her flat out why she keeps hiding her phone when I come around. She said she doesn't hide her phone and asked what I was talking about. Then I described it and she made a face and smiled like she was nervous. Oh my God, is she like doing a surprise? Wow. I gotta take a walk after this. I feel guilty as fuck for thinking she was guilty. She asked if I really wanted to know and then started laughing really hard. Turns out she was planning this game that's like reading a book that's animated and you choose how the story goes, called Episode or something. Those are so fun. I love the books where it's like choose your own adventure. I want to be friends with this girl now. She plays games like The Sims, so this tracks. She said the stories can be really cringy and she was embarrassed because sometimes she feels like our age difference makes her feel immature, especially with the life experiences I've had before her. I left home young and she grew up well off and is still supported by her parents in many ways. Oh, she was loved. Oh, that makes... I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, she's the type to join in with kids at the trampoline park, loves pink and sparkles, and styles her locks in fun ways. She sounds really fun. I feel really bad for judging her. Guys, I want to cry. I feel so bad. She's always getting me outside to try things, but also like to do the low-key things I like. I guess the contrast of her personalities made her feel like I would judge her for the app, but I don't care. I'm just really glad she's not cheating. LOL. Thanks for all the advice, guys. Well, we know who the asshole is here. It's me! It's me, guys! But I think extroverts are a treasure to this world, and that is so, so, so wonderful. Also, introverts, obviously. There's just something about going out and just doing stuff that makes you happy and sometimes uncomfortable and all that stuff. I encourage everybody to do that. So being around people is good for you. It is scientifically proven. You gotta people bathe. That's what Caleb says. We gotta people bathe sometimes. We gotta just go out and about, go bathe in people, have experiences, talk to people. And you know, when I get out, it's just so nice. I'll talk to like an 82-year-old vet that'll show me the best way to kill a person. That actually happened. It's a nice guy. And then I'll meet, you know, a 52-year-old woman with 5 kids in HEB, and she'll just like talk to me about how to bake a Texas sheet cake. It's great. You know, I'm sad that I judged her. I'm gonna go reflect. I'm gonna go self-reflect. What did you guys think though? Am I crazy? Was that crazy? I feel crazy. Was that crazy? Did you guys think she was crazy and she was cheating maybe? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think down below. And I'll see you in the next one. All right? Bye.